Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're going to try playing some, what I'm going to call, almost big green. Basically, well, we'll get into it, but if you like green decks, this one's going to be for you. Alright, so effectively, this is a big green ramp deck. However, one of the things we know you have a problem with when you're playing all green is sometimes your sweepers are an issue, so we are going to be playing some Restless Cottage. Now, we know this card's good, it's a big 4/4, can move stuff from the graveyards, it just does a little bit of everything, right? But since we're already playing black, I figured we'll go ahead and play 2 black spells. We're going to play 1 Toxrill and 1 Breach the Multiverse. I think if you know what these cards are, they're really strong. Breach gets us a bunch of free cards that are really powerful from people's graveyards. Toxrill can also just eliminate your opponent's board. Mostly because we're ramping up and we're already playing all that big stuff. So we're going to run through all the stuff very quickly that we're going to be doing. So we have Bramble Familiar, because this makes mana, and we can use it late. Glimpse the Core. We've been using this on a lot of decks and we're trying to ramp. We're going to play it here as well. Just being able to search out land is fantastic. Playing some Iron Crag. Again, just 2 mana for 2 colorless. Being able to play our other stuff. Then, of course, Topiary Stomper kind of goes and finds lands. And Blossoming Tortoise also finds lands. And it makes it cheaper to activate that creature land we were just talking about. And Invasion of Zendikar, because this goes and finds land. So those are going to be all the parts that can get us the mana we want. But let me tell you about our sponsor, then we'll talk about the thing we're going to cast with all that mana.
CoolStuffInc.com is a proud sponsor of this channel, and you can show your support while getting 5% off your entire order by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. Need singles for constructed or kitchen table play? Looking to pick up sealed product or the latest in Magic accessories? We've got you covered. CoolStuffInc.com is the place for all your Magic the Gathering needs. And support this channel by using promo code DRAGON at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Okay, this is about to be a crazy list, so we're going to be playing some Ulvenwald Oddity, right? This card's good, it's haste, it can flip, give your other stuff +1 and trample, which is good because we have lots of big things. We're going to play a Defiler of Vigor. This can just pump up the rest of our thing, or be a big 6/6 it's hard to deal with. We're going to play Ohair Kaslam. This is also a good one because we can get these big things we have in the deck for free if we connect, which is awesome. Silverback Elder. A way to destroy artifacts and enchantments, or just gain life in a pinch. Vorinclex can help us get these big things for free. Also really good, but also ramps us up, so we don't hate that. Well, sort of finds lands, doesn't directly ramp. Some Gruff Triplets, so we're in a pinch, we can get multiple bodies, which is always great. And Nissa Ascended Animus, because another way to destroy artifacts and enchantments, make repeated big bodies, or even just overrun the opponents. And we're going to play some Titan of Industry, because we like all the parts of this. And we're going to play Tyrannix Rex, because a big hasty body is always awesome. And of course, because we can, 1 Galta Stampede Tyrant. If we get it for free and get to put some other things into play, seems good. But that's all the craziness we're going to be doing today. I don't know if this is going to work, but if you want the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video after we figure out what works, what doesn't. Or you can go to the description down below, look for the blue arrows that take you to our Moxfield link where you can get today's deck and a pile of other things you can play in Standard. For now though, let's go see if this big, almost green deck has a shot. Alright, we'll keep this. This isn't like super, but it's also not terrible, right? Because if we play the Familiar and then it dies, then we just play this on 3 tapped and then play this on 4. Like the best we can hope for. Because whatever we play here is definitely dying, right? Is that the assumption? Whether it's to an instant or to a Liliana or whatever, it's dying. Oh, it didn't die immediately. Interesting. Okay, well, that's a nice bonus I wasn't expecting. Not to say it's not going to die now. Yeah, exactly. But still. Maybe we find another one. That actually works for us. I don't hate that. They want to counter it? They do not have a counter. That is awesome to know. So now we could find a 5 mana thing and be in pretty good shape. Alright, Rafine's definitely annoying. Alright. That's a little bit late. I think we're just going to go ahead and play this. Alright, found a land. That was good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I have a 7th one, so we could Tyrannix Rex on their butt if we wanted to. I think, though, our best play is probably just Breach. Realistically. Alright, we just take it, and then see if we can survive the turn. I don't know that we can, but Breach has to do some work here. Mostly because we get 2 things this way. Oh boy, we got choices. Jeez, I was not expecting all that. Let's see. Opponent's graveyard. What do they got? Denic, Urtai. I mean, we could Urtai a token, give them a card. That's not awful. Like if let's take their Urtai, and then we'll take Nissa. And then destroy this. So then Nissa's not really at risk next turn. I'm going to put just a forest into play. And then they're going to have to spend their turn killing Nissa, or we have lethal. Because we're going to +6 across the board. Yep. You can have whatever you want out of my hand, opponent. We are not sad about these things. Alright. Well, then we just minus Nissa. Actually, not true. They'll get to make Nissa, to a 6. I was only thinking 1 point. Yep. Alright. That's fine, though. I mean, ooh. Ooh. That's a thing. Well, how do we want to go about this? I mean, I think for sure we play this. Go ahead and play this. Then we plus again. Because why not? And then we attack. Oh, it's only at 14 or 17. I'm just like, do we just attack with everything? I mean, even if they trade with the tortoise, do we care? We're at 9, though. We do have to be a little bit careful. That could be 2, 3. We can't really attack with everything. All right. It's my chance to do this on the cheap since we have a legend in play, but we'll let that slide. Wait, have I not played a land yet? Oh. Huh. Alright, I think I am. Mostly because the idea here is that we potentially attack with the whole pile of things and flip the oddity. Yeah, I was gonna say you have to kill the oddity here, right? Otherwise, that's real bad. Alright, you have a wedding announcement. I mean, you have to attack Nissa. Like, something has... This is the bad part. I was going to say, something has to attack Nissa, or that's just bad for them. Come on, big hasty thing with trample. I mean, there's a lot of things we could get here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana available, too. Wow. Alright. Oh, but they also won't get any blockers here because they attacked with 2 things. They only needed to attack with 1 on this. Yeah, they're dead now. Yeah, I think the opponent forgot. They're getting cards and not tokens. Yep, that's it. Yeah, I think the opponent realized. They just said, oops. Yeah. To be fair to the opponent, though, had they attacked either one of these into Nissa, it probably would have been the Deep Cavern Bat because they weren't going to block with it. So you would have ultimately been able to do 2 to Nissa. So you still would have been at 5. You would have made 2 tokens, have 3 blockers. I'm attacking with a 5/5, probably another 5/5, an 8/8, and a 7/7. So it still would have been a lot. Like, the tokens could have chumped the 2 big things. Rafine chumps something. They take 5, 6, 7, 8. Probably. And then we still make another at that point, what would be a 6/6. We still wouldn't be looking at lethal, so probably would have been fine, honestly. We probably still were going to come out of that okay. So, yeah, interesting situation, though. All right, we're going to mulligan this just because it feels a bit too slow. Yeah, this is closer to what we want, realistically. So we'll keep this. I'm going to get rid of one glimpse. And then worst case scenario, we can glimpse into Invasion, hopefully, and that could help us out. Could play Bramble Familiar, but there are a lot of cases where that doesn't go well for us if they kill it. Forgotten Monuments. We're playing against Caves? Yep, we are playing against Caves. All right. Well, then maybe I do this? I mean, they could still kill our creature, but we at least force them to do something. All right, they're going to do some spelunking. Obviously, put land into play and gain some life. Let's go ahead and do this anyway. As we've apparently drawn a bunch of mana. And no threats, which is not how we want to be playing Magic. Oh gosh, they're going to gain 8 every time they put a land into play? This is going to suck. Alright, well, this is going to be a thing. Alright, let's see what type of removal they're playing. I'll bite. I'm your Huckleberry. Gonna kill our land? Nope. They're probably just gonna try to sweep the board or something, but that's fair. Now, I'm just debating if I want to get rid of one of the Spelunkings, which I probably should, but I think I'm going to wait here. And just let them use a sweeper here, because that's probably what's going to happen. Nope, there's a tortoise. Alright. Did not expect that to be the play, but here we are. And then lands they control enter the battlefield untapped. But this comes into play untapped anyway. Alright, I'll crack this. No reason to sit on it. Not 100% sure what the opponent's up to here. Will this attack, I guess? Like, seems good. I mean, we just put them back barely below 20. I think I want to leave this as is. Though I should probably play this. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. Alright, I'm gonna let him keep the Spelunkings. That's probably bad, but in the turn. I actually want to take time to bounce this, and I'm probably just gonna discard the Glimpse the Core. If they sweep the board here, which feels like it's possible. Ooh, and then they played Bat Colony? Crap. Well, I guess it would have been good to save that Besaidu, wouldn't it? That sucks. Alright, well. Tough loss. Sucks, sucks to suck. Another Bat Colony. Alright, fair enough. You got it, fam. At this point, I don't think I'm going to bounce this. I think we're going to try to race bats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7 for that? Yeah, alright. I think we just attack with Everybody. I guess technically we have a spare one because we could still tap the Skyclave to itself or whatever. Oh, opponent doesn't know what's about to happen. Opponent doesn't know what's about to happen. Yep, they just read it. Yep. It's about to be real big, opponent. You probably want to put everything in front of the Skyclave. That's a better use of your manas, your creatures. Yeah, now they're just like, never mind if they're all just gonna get trampled. Okay. What's the other part of this? Never cave in it? Oh, you put a +1/+1 on something. Fair enough. Opponent's like, whatever. We're gonna make sure this one creature dies. Like I'm gonna get something out of this. From the opponent that was just giving us the your go a second ago. I don't think the opponent understands. To kill the oddity, you have to put almost everything in front of it. Alright then. Alright, seems fine to me. Alright. Get a counter on a thing. And you have an Atraxa. Can we even beat them with an Atraxa? All of our stuff tramples. So actually we can. We can. But we have to get lucky. Because they're at 10. And then we have to hope the rest tramples. So our plan right now is going to be to dig. And hope we hit. Oh, man. We put 2 Nissas in the graveyard. Crap. Oh, that hurts. That hurts on so many levels. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wait. Does this give everybody haste too? Oh, they all have haste. Interesting. And trample. All right, cool. Then the whole force is in. I, for some reason, forgot it gave everybody haste. Like, I knew it, but I forgot. You know how that goes. Anyway, let's see what the opponent's got here. Right now, we're getting through for 8, 16, 17, 18, 19. Trample is so good on this behemoth right now. Ugh! Yeah, this is a keeper. Can't do a lot with it if our familiar dies, but that's how the deck's designed, so we'll just take a chance. Alright, at least we found a 4th land, so that's something. Hey, no cut down. That's like always reason to celebrate, right? Probably just gonna have to find another mana creature here. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you have a removal, you probably just kill that, unless it's like the only one in your hand, and then you just wait to see what we play with it. But if so, I'd kind of be okay letting Uvenwald Oddity take a hit. Oh, a Braid. Nice. Alright. Well, looks like an Oddity, and we're probably just going to pay the iron price on Nissa on the following turn. Because what else are we going to do? Wow, they didn't have another removal card there. What are they playing? That's crazy. Like, I am for real dumbfounded right now. Okay. I mean, I guess if you didn't have a removal then, you don't have one now? Maybe they do. Nope. They're just going to take it? I feel like I should be playing Nissa here. But, I mean... I'm going to go for Vorinclex, I guess. I mean, because we could always play a Nissa afterwards. And then play the other one and trample if we need to. So, I mean, I guess. Opponent's going to kill our Restless Cottage. I 100% have no idea what's going on right now. Like, wasn't expecting to see the Abrade. They somehow didn't have another removal for our other bodies so far. Oh, that's why. Okay, so they're just playing like... Alright, I get it. This could be bad for us. Because there's a real chance they're just going to play like... Breach the Multiverse or something here. Still winnable because we're holding Nissas with the mana and everything, but it's going to be way more difficult than we would like it to be, to say the least. But it's usually a Tali or Breach here, once they have this much mana. They're probably just deciding which one. And against us, Breach is really good. Oh, they're going to Chandra. Interesting. So then they have 3 mana left and they get 2 copies. Alright. It's 2 kill spells. I mean, that still works. Oh, Brotherhood's in. That's fair. Alright. That did what it was supposed to for them. I guess we go ahead and just kill Chandra. because why not? Removing, I guess, Brotherhood's in? And then we can just pay full price for Nissa, make a big 8/8. I mean, don't really have much to do with Galta right now. Which is crazy, we can even cast it soon. But she's not a bad follow-up. I mean, she's still a big old body. You know, gotta respect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They could probably just get this back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 7 still. You know what? I'm silly as this sounds. We already have black mana and stuff. I'm probably going to use Nissa to destroy an artifact. And I know that sounds a little crazy here. But if they don't have another land, we're making it harder for them to try to breach or something here. Because that's definitely a breach, a Tali, whatever style deck. For sure. Alright. Well, they had a big score anyway. It didn't matter. Like, we tried. I did what I could. Yep, they're going to kill our other creature land. Rightfully so. I don't blame them. Alright, let's get another swamp, I guess, this time. Okay. This possibly unlocks some things. Could we, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could Tortoise or Nissa or Galta. I think we just Galta. I mean, we get this for free anyway. Put one of those cottages back in. Like, that's a good turn. And now we have a bunch of stuff the opponent has to deal with. Because, like, that's not enough by itself. They got a silverback from us, which is unfortunate. Even if they play the Edict, we'll just get rid of Tortoise. And that's still ball game. I mean, you make us get rid of a Planeswalker, and they would still be alive, actually. Yeah, your play is get rid of Nissa here. Yeah, that's... Now, they don't know we have another Nissa, but it's still... The play is still get rid of Nissa. Max value. And then everybody's going to have some overrun action. Or plus a lot. And there we go. I mean, we don't need it. Game's over anyway. So being able to beat the Rakdos deck with those big spells, like... That's a good go for this deck, for sure. Alright, let's keep it. Oh, we drew the Toxtrol. That's neat. Oh, boy. You know, I have no idea how this is going to go. Because Silverback's actually pretty sweet in this match, but you have to get to where you have the Silverback and can remove something. And I don't know how easy that's going to be. It's definitely a easier said than done kind of thing here. Alright, there's a decision to make here for sure. I'm just trying to decide, like... If we play Invasion, I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana next turn, but that doesn't change anything necessarily. So, if we play this, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm basically considering the idea that they're going to get rid of 2 things this turn. Or 2 creatures, if they have the ability to. Do I need another black source here? I probably don't. Like... Mostly by, like, copying an ossification or something is what I'm looking at. But if they just don't have it, okay, looks like they don't. Alright, well, that's a thing. I mean, yeah, you just stack us, opponent. Alright, next turn they very well could, though. So what does this look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could... I could play this and destroy something. Get rid of the Naturalist. I actually like that. Let's do that. And this puts us way ahead. Destroy an artifact or enchantment. Because they're stuck on mana anyway. And then this unlocks a lot of stuff for next turn. Because now if they remove, so they have to remove, like, Elder. Oh, well, they have Audacity. They don't have to remove anything. I mean, if we go to 4, do we possibly die next turn? Like, that's a real question right now. How much mana will I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I could destroy that and that. Ah, geez, we could gain life too. All right, we're not blocking. Okay, that felt a little ballsy, but we got away with it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2. So I probably want to do this. Destroy that. I mean, they'll get to draw a card or whatever, but sure. Oh, actually, I should have destroyed the Weaver first. That's a mistake. Yeah, opponent, you should just copy the Audacity trigger. I should have killed the Weaver first. Oh, they didn't copy it, though. Oh, we got lucky there. That was definitely a mistake. Didn't find a land. That's unfortunate. Yeah, play this. Destroy the Weaver. Get a land. We'll send these 2 into here. And then gain 4. Alright, we're all set now. Like, best they could do is get rid of the Elder, and then we just play Tox Rule and start going to town. Yeah, that's the thing with these Selesnya Enchantments decks. They can keep low mana hands and really get away with it, but if you destroy 1 or 2 things early sometimes, they'll be stuck. Though I am really surprised there wasn't like an ossification or something else here early, but I think they were opting to be aggressive since all I had was mana creatures, but, I mean, turned it around real quick. Looks like we got somebody that's roping. You know what that means? Time to play some slow jams and promote some stuff. Speaking of, though, if you are going to be in Chicago for Magic Con, I'm going to be there. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll be there all weekend. You should come see me and say hi. If you want to buy merchandise, I have that link below. I have shirts and stuff. You should check those out. Or join our Discord. The link's in the description. So much stuff, actually. Obviously, check out Cool Stuff Inc. If you're going to buy anything, use code DRAGON. Saves you 5% on your order. Helps me out. But yeah, tons of stuff going on right now. It's a good time. Good time. Also, join the memberships. If you want to get your deck looked at, if you want some extra content, you want some cool emotes during streams, all that's there for you. All right, opponent. Oh, opponent's deader than a doornail, aren't they? If you block 5, take 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, this is a lot. All right. Not even gonna bother doing the math. It's just lots. Yeah, this was just gross. But yeah, the YouTube memberships, for those you don't know, function just like a Patreon. So I have one as little, I believe, as 99 cents, or the upper level is like $4.99 a month, and then you get different stuff at each level. But the biggest thing is if you're a member, and I'm about to send something out in here in another couple days, you get to decide what videos are on the channel sometimes. So you can participate in that. Sometimes I just ask general questions that only go to members. So it helps me kind of keep things contained a little bit. But yeah, you can be part of all that by being a YouTube member. Anyway, opponent's about to explode, and we're going to move on to the next game here. Dealing a pile of damage. All right, we'll take it. All right, we're going to keep... This hand's very likely going to backfire. Oh, it's definitely going to backfire. Actually, I shouldn't have kept this anyway, because realistically, even if Bramble Familiar were to live, it kind of does nothing here. You know what I mean? Like, we get to 4, but we don't even have a 4. The next thing is 5. So yeah, this is probably bad. Yep, Virus Beetle, you can have a Gruff Triplets. Why not? Sounds like a plan. Good news is, though, hey, our creature didn't die, so there's that. Pass the turn. We might be discarding, if it's a discard spell, we're going to discard Defiler of Vigor and just play the Gruff Triplets next turn, and then just top deck the rest of the way. Sure. If that's all they got, we are ecstatic. Yep, you got it, fam. I am not even blocking that guy. I'm just going to take my 3. This started out going the complete wrong way for us, and all of a sudden feels so much better. Yep. All right. Like, okay, so I'm going to be real with y'all. Sometimes these are the type of games I don't include in the video because it sort of feels like nothing happened, right? Opponent made you discard, played an artifact, attacked, drew a card, conceded. But I keep them because if nothing else, you at least get to see how like a questionable hand can survive, or like how you prioritize what you're discarding based on what you think the opponent's going to do. Odd that they got the 3 mana and then just couldn't do anything, but we'll take it. It's just not an exciting win, unfortunately. But most of the times, y'all won't actually even see these. I just leave them off. Even though they're wins, I just don't include them because, you know, whenever as a creator, I sit and tell you, like, this deck was 10-2 or whatever. Well, if 3 of them look like this, what's the benefit of showing it? Okay, sure. Oh no, we're gonna have to race humans. You know what though? If we can draw land on the next 2 cards, like this is actually still viable. Like we play a Tortoise. Tortoise probably gets dealt with. But then we have potential to play a Gruff Triplets if the right situation comes up. And that's not like the worst thing, right? Oh, that's a tap land though. Oops. Come on, hit a land, please. All right. We at least got part of the way there. I mean, we could put a big 8/8 in there in the way, potentially. But here, we want to draw an untapped land. We want the Gruff Triplets. That's unfortunate, but we can deal with that. All right, we block here. Okay, we're just dead. Yep, took us too long. Sure. Why not? This seems all right. I also like the possibilities that this gives us. If we feel like we need... would have liked that last turn. If we need to play around counters or something. Because we can almost unlock the Tyrannix Rex here, which is kind of nice. Ooh, playing against Reanimator things. It doesn't look like Reanimator things. Interesting. I think I'm just going to play this and play this. Kind of see what the opponent's up to. I mean, they milled, but they didn't seem to get anything big. But this looks very much like it's a Reanimator type deck. There you go. Now they're going to try to get that Atali or something, right? Okay. So, let's get rid of that Atali. As much as I'd like to do something else. Can't really take advantage of things. So, let's... Yep, that's the only relevant thing. Let's get that. Alright. I mean, they can still get back, like, I guess, Jace or something, but whatever. Yeah, that's fine. They might even just mill themselves with the Jace, to be honest. Because if they have more targets to get, that obviously benefits them. Alright, so they are going to mill themselves. They didn't put anything of relevance in there, though. Good job. Good job. All right. So we have 2, 4, 7 mana. Tempting to just do this and go for it. Get rid of Jace, attack the opponents. Yeah, I think that's what we do. And they're at 8, so we could technically kill them with 2 attacks from Restless Cottages, even if they had a sweeper here. Alright, to get Jace back, fine. Yeah, that'll work. Ooh, alright, we'll keep it. Oh, that's a card we don't get to see very often. That's cool. Always neat to see people going deep in the lab. Oh no! They're going to take our Iron Crag. Or not. I mean, our hand's basically 2 mana things and Blossoming Tortoise. Alright, that's cool. They took the body. I actually wasn't looking to play that against a black deck anyway, to be honest with you. I mean, my plan here pretty much the whole way had been Iron Crag, or if that would have got taken away, we would have just Glimpse. I mean, they know what we have, so they're just going to kill the Tortoise. I'm just hoping to get a land off of it. And unlock some options. I mean, no surprise that's dead. Alright, we did get one, and we got one of the best ones, actually. That's good. Now, question is it Shieldred? Because I don't know that we could survive Shieldred. Archfiend. That's also bad. Yeah, we just don't have anything here. Is this our best play? Alright. Yeah, our problem is Breach is already gone, so the options we would have disappeared a little bit. We take 8, we're at 7, and then we kind of just die, right? I mean, that's not true. I guess we could get a... Well, it depends on what we hit off the Bramble Familiar. Because we could get, like, Titan. And that would help. But it kind of has to be that. I don't think anything else does it for us here. We did not get a Titan. And so I think we're dead. Yep. Alright. Yeah, none of these are going to do anything. We're toast. Ah, that sucks. Alright. GG's. Okie dokie. This is as good as anything. It's always tough because, like, you like to have the 2 mana things, obviously. But then you're always going to feel a lot better if you can get that 4th land to make sure you can kind of keep trucking. Come on, don't kill a familiar. Okay. And since we got the 4th land already, I think I'm just going to go ahead and play Tortoise here. And we did not get a land off the Tortoise, and we lost a Titan. That was awful. Bad exchange for the home team. That did not go well for us. Okay. I think what we're going to do here is actually just play this with the Iron Price. And get rid of that artifact. Because just playing like Defiler or something here does almost nothing. So I'd have been more inclined to just attack with the Cottage. Because it's too likely they could have some type of sweeper next turn. Okay, we're going to attack. Oh, thank you. Like, we didn't hit a land for a second. I was like, dang, are we going to go 6 cards, 7 cards, no land? All right, now we're in good shape. And they can pay life to get mana of any color. Yeah. All right, they can Spelunk. That'll get them some life. Oh, they didn't have lands, though. That does not get them life. Ooh. So, wow. This is a decision, actually. I think I'm just going to play this. I'm going to play safe, because those decks tend to want to play sweepers. And we're just going to kind of make things happen here. I guess get rid of that. We're losing some good cards, but I think with the opponent at 7, we don't mind. Like now, even if they had a sweeper, we're still attacking for 4, making a token with Nissa. Still have all this for backup. Yep. That's the whole reason we did what we did. We knew that was a thing. Play that. Plus Nissa. We're likely just going to play that, get some bodies, or get some lands, not bodies. Go ahead and get that other swamp. We'll attack. We'll let that just sit over there for the time being, because no point in just getting another body that's just going to get swept off the board. Yeah, Nissa's done so much this video. Like, even in just a couple of games she showed up. Been really good for us. What even is that guy? Oh, 5/5 lifelinker. Okay. That's legit. Definitely did not expect that to be there, but it costs 1 less for each cave, so, you know, that's a thing. So they would go to 7? So if we get a big hasty thing, we'd still beat them anyway. Tortoise, you are not a big hasty thing. What's wrong with you? Alright. Play this. Oh, you know what? If I'd have played Tortoise, I'd have been attacking with the 5/5. Well, it doesn't matter. It does something next turn, not this turn, actually. So we'll just wait. Because if we would attack with a 5/5, they could have blocked a 2/2, taken 5, and then just still been at 1, because they would have gained 5. So it wouldn't have netted us anything. But this next turn, now that we have multiple things, and we can make them all bigger by playing a Tortoise, that changes everything. Alright, opponent goes to 6. Technically, we can still get them dead right now. Alright. Is that real? Like, you go to 11, we turn this into a body that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, really? Alright, I'm your Huckleberry, I guess. I mean, I'm probably supposed to just let Nissa die there. But I'm kind of like, if you tap out, that's still good for us. Because that would have been exactly 11. Actually, I'm wrong. If I'd have played Tortoise, this would have only been a 5. And then that would have been 10. So they'd been at 1, but then, yeah, same difference, I guess. But didn't have to worry about it. That worked out pretty well for us. I'm not sure. I don't believe in the Caves decks yet, but people are still trying. Somebody's probably going to stumble on something good soon. So yeah, y'all, this actually worked out. The only thing I'm disappointed about, I was kind of hoping to get to play against some mono red, because I think that could be a bit of a problem. But, one, I feel like if you're on the play against mono red, you probably have a bit of an advantage. But if you get like a turn 2 Glimpse or a turn 2 Ironcrag into something bigger, you're probably going to be okay. But taking a look at things, we had 4 Bramble Familiar, 4 Glimpse the Core, 2 Ironcrag, 2 Topiary Stomper, 4 Blossoming Tortoise, 3 Invasion of Zendikar, 2 Uvenwald Oddity, 1 Defiler of Vigor, 1 O'Hare Chasm, 1 Silverback Elder, 1 Vorinclex, 2 Gruff Triplets, 1 Beseech the Multiverse, 1 Toxroll, 2 Nissa, 1 Titan of Industry, 2 Tyrannix Rex, 1 Galta Stampede Tyrant. And then a whole bunch of lands. We have 2 Swamps, Takenuma Beseiju, 9 Forests, 4 each of Deathcap Glade, Llanowar Waste, and Restless Cottage. So yeah, y'all, on this one, I was kind of surprised that it played as well as it did, to be honest. This was kind of like a goofy pile to put together. But one thing I will say is, while Galta is cute, we probably don't need it. you're better off playing either another Titan or another like Uvenwald oddity, something like that. So you're going to see the list cleaned up a little bit before I post it. I'm probably going to take out the Galta. I may even put in another Breach. Honestly, I think that could be okay. There's a few things I think you could do to just make the draws a little more consistent, because I don't think you really are going to cast Galta all that often. And Galta is really going to only be a benefit if you get like O'Hare Chasm, attack, get the free Galta, and drop like 2 more things into play. Now don't get me wrong, we did get Galta into play and got to play a Tortoise this game, which wasn't a bad turn. But had Galta just been something else that costs like 5 or 6, probably would have been just as effective playing it the turn before. So yeah, other than that, I'm just kind of curious what the mono green or mono red matchup would have looked like. So we'll see. But yeah, otherwise, this was a lot of fun. And now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Regal Force. This is kind of just a cool card. It's had like 3 or 4 reprints already, so the price isn't crazy high if you need to get your hands on one. I'd be surprised if you pay more than like $3. But the cool part about this is this goes into just a lot of different decks. Like, just getting cards for playing a creature is always fun. And especially if you're playing something like Elves or maybe even Fungus or something like that, like this could end up being a lot of cards for you. So if you're looking for a way to draw cards in one of those green creature decks, this could be the type of thing you're looking for, and it's fairly cheap. And if y'all had fun watching today's deck, check out this other one we had, this Golgari, that we obliterated all of the opponent's board at one time with Phyrexian Obliterator. So that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.